Of this election could not be higher. Under crooked Joe Biden, our borders have been erased. They've been told we don't have borders anymore. It's not even believable because you can't have a country without borders. Millions of illegal aliens are invading from all over the world. Our middle class is being crushed by Joe Biden's crippling inflation. Maybe the worst we've ever had. They say in 52 years. I guess that's okay, but probably the worst. Violent criminals are running wild in Democrat-run cities while law enforcement has been weaponized against Christians, conservatives, and people of faith. And, you know, Catholics, I don't know if there are too many Catholics in this room. You know, they are, I don't know what it is with the Catholics, but they're really going after Catholics. Have you seen that? And I helped the Catholics. I gave them billions of dollars in New York City to help with the schools because they were closing during the China virus period. And they were, people call it COVID. Everyone says, what is COVID? It's the China virus. It came from China. We have war in Europe, war in the Middle East. China is threatening Taiwan. Iran is inches away from a nuclear bomb. You know, they have 37 days there. I just heard now. I said, give me updates on that. 37 days, Iran is going to have a nuclear weapon. If the election weren't rigged, you would have had this thing done within 1 week of the election, and they wouldn't have a nuclear weapon, and they would have been very happy. But they were desperate to make a deal. Now they don't have to make a deal. They're very rich. Biden gave them $250 billion when he took off all the sanctions. That's what they have now. And now, well, they were broke. And in 3 years, they've made by selling oil to countries that weren't allowed to buy it because I said to China, if you buy oil, you can't do business in the U.S. They said, like we say, I don't think we're going to buy oil. And I said, we're going to put 100% tariffs on if you do that too. So it's a terrible thing, you know, it's a terrible thing. But what they've done, and in another 30 days, it's going to be a lot tougher to negotiate, I can tell you that. We would have gotten everything. It's going to be a much different deal. And it's just impossible to believe the incompetence of the people that have destroyed our country. But we're going to get it back, and it's going to be bigger and better and stronger than ever before. Our military has gone woke, and we are teetering on the brink of World War III. This is the closest we've ever come to World War III. I don't know if you see what's going on out there. We have a president who's incompetent. He can't put two sentences together. He can't find his way off the stage. He can't find it, never. He's looking around. He's always looking for stairs. Does anyone see that? How dishonest the fake news is, these guys. They show that, and they say Trump could not find his way off the stage. And when I mimic him or, you know, talk like he does, I don't want to do it because every time I do, they say Donald Trump had a hard time. But that's how dishonest they are. Even when Sean Hannity the other night, I did a town hall. He's a good guy too. He is a good guy. But he said, okay, because he wanted to. You're not going to be a dictator, is that you know? I said, no, Sean, I'm going to be a dictator. He said that. Right. He said, no, I'm going to be a dictator for one day. And we're going to build the wall. We're going to complete the wall because we built it, but we're going to clean up that hole. We're going to stop and we're going to finish. He said he could have finished it in 2 weeks. You know, we built over 500 miles of wall. Could have finished it in 2 weeks. That's when I realized what was going. But I said, Sean, I'm going to be a dictator. One day we're going to do the wall and we're going to become energy independent.